Beginning.
Cellular respiration.
Cellular respiration is the process that facilitates the formation of ATP energy within the cell. The cellular respiration process can be either aerobic, using oxygen as the electron acceptor, or anaerobic, which is not using oxygen.
It uses other organic or inorganic molecules.
Nothing.
Benefits of aerobic respiration. Unlike fermentation, the aerobic respiration process produces additional ATP due to the use of the TCA cycle or the Krebs cycle and the electron transport system, making respiration more energetically beneficial because it produces more ATP. Because of the use of O2 as the electron acceptor, aerobic respiration produces more molecules of ATP, leaving anaerobic respiration process to be only used by microorganisms in oxygen deficient environments. Anaerobic processes anaerobic process was used mainly in the beginning of creation due to low levels of oxygen within the environment.
The three steps of the respiration process first begin by generating pyruvate through glycolysis.
Which is essential intermediate.
After that, the pyruvate is then oxidized further into CO2 within the TCA cycle. And then after that, the electrons generated during the first two steps are then passed to an electron carrier and down the electron transport chain to generate more ATP by oxidative
Phosphorylation. The TCA cycle also consists of a series of reactions that generate a large number of reduced electron carriers and is an important source of small carbon molecules for use in biosynthesis. This image shows us the respiration process. On the left is without oxygen, on the right is with oxygen. Right here, without and with. Whenever oxygen is not present, it goes into fermentation, which creates lactic acid or ethanol in the end. And with oxygen, it goes into oxidative decarbylation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes into the Krebs cycle where more ATP is produced and the proton, just kidding, where more ATP is produced. The transfer of the electrons to the electron transport system fuels ATP production. So after that, it goes into the electron transport train and where the electrons are progressively passed down a chain of electron acceptors with increasing redox potentials, which is much like water flowing down a set of rapids. After that, the electrons go from acceptor to acceptor where protons are pumped out of multiple sites along the chain, creating a strong potential difference across the membrane, and that forms the proton motive force. The electron transport system is found in the plasma membrane in the bacteria and archaea cells, and in eukaryotic cells, it's found in the inner mitochondrial membrane.
Aerobic versus anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration uses O2 as terminal electron acceptors, whereas anaerobic respiration uses alternative molecules such as the inorganic compounds CO2 and nitrate, or the organic compound fumarate. Aerobic respiration also generates up to 36 molecules of ATP versus fermentation, which only has 2. Anaerobic respiration is only used by microorganisms in environments with little to no oxygen.
And that's it for our presentation. Stop it. Mm.